Welcome back. I help faith-driven women break cycles, find clarity, and step boldly into their calling. If that's what you've been searching for, you're in the right place. Let's get into today.
Hey, good day, good day, good day. I want to welcome you back to today's video. And today I'm going to jump right into it. I want to talk about the secret to sustainable consistency. Listen, you don't need more motivation. You need consistency that doesn't collapse when life gets hard. Most people can start strong and they may last for like 2 weeks, right? But the secret to lasting transformation isn't willpower, it's rhythm. And rhythm starts where pressure ends. Every January, you set goals and you feel all fired up. You're all super excited. But a few weeks later, what happens? That's when it really hits. You miss a day, you lose focus, and then the guilt kicks in. And you call yourself inconsistent, but that's just not true. You're just using systems built on shame and not structure. Consistency doesn't come from trying harder, it comes from designing rhythms that fit your life and align with your season. God's consistency is built on covenant, not performance, and yours should be too. So let's get into our three DDB life keys. When I talk about DDB, I'm talking about discern, dismantle, and build. So, discern why consistency keeps slipping. You've been chasing perfection instead of progress, and you equate consistency with never missing a day. So when you do, you feel like a failure. You may have seen inconsistency model as chaos in as a family pattern, where everyone is reacting instead of building a routine. The psychological truth is that our brain, it resists rigid rules, but it thrives in patterns. So perfection, it burns you out, but rhythm, it trains your mind to just flow. So the spiritual truth is God is faithful because he moves in rhythm. Think about it. Sunrise, a sunset, seed time, harvest. These are all rhythms. And his consistency is patterned, not pressured. So, for our discernment tool, I want you to ask yourself, am I trying to perform consistency or embody consistency? Because there is a difference. Performance, it drains, but embodiment, it sustains. Let's get into our second life key. The second one is dismantle. We have to break the lies about consistency. And yes, we're talking about the lies that we tell ourselves. Four lies I want to share. Lie number one, we say, well, I'm just not disciplined enough. But the truth of the matter is that discipline grows from structure, not shame. Our consistency is built, it's not born. So we have to discipline ourselves. We have to grow into it, right? Lie number two is, well, if I miss a day, then I've just completely failed. I've got to scrap all of the plans. I'm just going to go sit in the corner. Lies, lies, lies. Missing one day does not erase your progress. You don't start over, you just continue where you left off at. You see the difference in that? Lie number three, I need to feel motivated to stay consistent. Well, the truth is that motivation is just a feeling. So we can't go off of just motivation. We have to go off of consistency because consistency is a decision. Lie number four is, well, God only moves when I'm consistent. Mm. The truth of that matter is that God's grace fills the gaps of your rhythms. Whatever your rhythm can't, guess what? God's grace is filling it. So you're partnering with his faithfulness, not replacing it. So, what's our practical dismantle exercise? I want you to write down one habit or one goal you've labeled inconsistent. Mhm. Then I want you to list 3 reasons why you stopped and one small change that would make it easier to continue the next time. I want you to do that. Then I want you to report back to me. Let me know, how did that work for you? Right? Let's get into our third life key. Our third life key is to build. We have to design consistency that fits your capacity. So there are 5 steps that I'm going to give you. Step number 1 is to start small and specific. Pick one daily action you can sustain for 30 days, not 30 goals that you will abandon in 2 weeks. Mm-mm. It's in the small, it's in the specifics. Step number 2 is that I want you to anchor it to an existing rhythm. Now, what does that mean? That means to tie it to something that you already do, like prayer, after coffee, or gratitude before you go to bed, right? Step number 3 is to plan for interruption. Expect imperfection. You're not going to be perfect, but design it simple enough that you have a restart rule. And that restart rule is, if you miss a day, then you just resume the next day without guilt. Mhm. Step number 4 is to track your faithfulness, not your failures. Use a journal or a calendar to mark every day you showed up, even if it wasn't perfect. You may have forgotten. Say you set a time that I'm going to do something at noon during my lunchtime, and you forgot. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter that it wasn't perfect. Mhm. That's not what you're tracking. You're tracking your faithfulness. Step number 5 is to rest weekly. Rest weekly. Consistency without rest, it turns into control. But rest, it resets your rhythm and it keeps you in grace. Now, the spiritual truth is that true consistency doesn't drain you. True consistency develops you. So you don't need to prove you're consistent. You need to build rhythms that prove that God is faithful through you. Yes, yes, yes. So, how do I use AI? I'm going to give you an AI hack. This is a simple way. It's very, very simple. Ask it, ChatGPT, or Chatty as I call her, to create a sustainable consistency tracker that helps you track one, no more than 2 key habits with built in grace days. For example, you can prompt it, design a 30-day rhythm tracker for a Christian woman balancing faith, work, and family. If it's business, then add business in, with one rest day per week. And then let AI keep the structure while you focus on showing up. And I am here as a witness to tell you that it works. This is how you build consistency that lasts. You discern where the cycle breaks, you dismantle the lies that tie consistency to perfection, and you build rhythms that align with grace and reality. But consistency isn't about doing more. Consistency is about doing what matters with peace. So stop resetting the same goals every month. I want you to register today for our October the 21st Masterclass. This is where I will show you how to build sustainable systems that keep you steady all year long. The link is going to be in the description, and seats are filling up. So I really hope that you would take this opportunity to join us. All right. This is our video for today. I pray that these are being a blessing to you. If they are, go ahead and leave me a comment. Go ahead and share it with another sister that needs this reset, that needs this breakthrough. All right. That's our video for today. I look forward to being back with you on tomorrow. We'll catch you then. Blessings.
If today's message spoke to you, don't stay stuck another year. Book a call with me today. The link is in the description. And before you go, keep watching by clicking the next video on your screen. I'll see you there.